Well, I think it's very significant. The fact of the matter is, these islands are under dispute. And even more so, China cannot claim the entirety of the South China Sea based on a number of features in it. And so, what the United States is trying to say is exactly that that, that China's position is incorrect. They are violating international norms of freedom of navigation. And the United States is going to stand up for this principle.
And right now, we're talking about a show of force, a significant one, as you put it. But I suppose going forward, given that neither side seems willing to budge here, I mean, do you worry about the risks of a miscalculation that could actually lead to a military conflict?
So at this stage, I think there is an opening. China doesn't have the military ability to project power across the South China Sea. This isn't the case of a Taiwan contingency, for example, in which it's so close to the mainland they have a significant advantage. Given this, I think if the United States stands its ground with allies and partners to tell China that they can't be bullying and harassing other countries in these waters, that China is going to be forced to rethink its position. But we only have about 5 to 10 years before that balance of military power might change.
Interesting. Oriana, good morning. Tanveer joining in this conversation. What about the other countries, the peripheral countries bordering the South China Sea, Philippines, Taiwan, Vietnam, Malaysia? Would they be dragged into this dispute as well? Would they have to pick sides?
Well, unfortunately, by not picking sides, countries would be picking a side. China made a statement that the United States traveled thousands of miles to get to the South China Sea for these exercises. Beijing says that to try to delegitimize the US role in the region. The fact of the matter is, the United States is not a resident power in the same way China is, but we're a welcomed power. And in many ways, that's a lot more powerful. If countries do not support the US military's ability to operate in the South China Sea, either providing access or supporting the United States diplomatically, then it's possible the United States in the future will have difficulties continuing such exercises and operations there in the long term. And in that case, the United States will have difficulty defending these countries' rights and deterring future Chinese aggression. So hopefully, countries in
Yeah.
Southeast Asia that are being bullied and harassed by China are and will be more vocally supportive of the US position.